Hello, this is 9mm Gaming coming at you with another video of why I use what I use as a Sentinel in Star Wars The Old Republic, also known as DarkLegend, which is my Sentinel's name, also known as a lot of other stuff, depending on what I'm playing. But anyway, we're gonna try to get this done real quick. Don't want to waste too much time on something you probably already touched upon, maybe. Not too sure. I looked at my old utility video. I don't remember ever mentioning why I use what I use. But anyway, before we get into the utilities, let me talk about my stats real quick. Talk about the stats. This is a 60 max level, full PvP gear, Dark Reaver. It's mainly what I do. Oh, it's the only thing I do. PvP. I love it. It's what I can't get enough of it. But real quick, talk about my stats. Mainly, we're just going to talk about the accuracy, the crit, and the surge. Alright, a little bit about alacrity. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, not too much. First off, accuracy, 95%, 95.49%. Seems to be like an optimal amount to have, if you ask me. 95%. They say you don't really need that in PvP. It's useless in PvP. Some say it is, some say it's not. I'm gonna go by my experiences, and I'm gonna go by what I feel, And what I feel is that 95% accuracy is kind of good for PvP, especially since the higher the accuracy, the lower the resistance on the person you're hitting. So when I hit big moves, I'm hitting, like a clashing blast. It's a force move, so I get 105% on that. When I hit something like that, I got that extra 5.49 resistance reduced on whoever I'm hitting. So, in my opinion, and in my experience, I have done bigger crits and just more damage overall because of this accuracy. Okay, just like I said, real quick, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but to get this accuracy rating, you need like a 344 points. The way I got this is through enhancements. I got let me see, what is it called? Initiative Enhancement 33x, 86 accuracy rating, and power 57, whatever. I think I got about, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, it's 4 pieces, 4 pieces. So I got 4 pieces doing that all together. Let me just go all the way around just to make sure of that. But yeah, 4 pieces of accuracy plus 86. I got that result, and I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. What can I say? Now, crit chance. That's another thing. I see some sense when I'm playing, they have no crit chance. Like, there's a crit number, you know what I mean? But they don't add as much as me. They'll get it to like 15% on a regular, but fully buffed, they'll be at 20%, if not like lower, like 18, 19%. They get pretty low on there. Some people don't believe in crit, maybe, or they just figure, hey, more power, it's better. Crit's it's a chance thing. It's not gonna happen all the time, and we have auto crits on a couple of moves. They're like, oh, whatever, why even have it? They rather have it to where more power, so we're at one. They pretty much rely on that one move. Those 1 or 2 big moves are gonna auto crit to take down a target. That's why they stack the power. What is what I believe. They stack that much power because they want to rely on those 1 or 2 big moves that are gonna auto crit anyway to get the job done. Me myself, I do not believe in that. So 25% crit for me, fully buffed. At the stem, I got all the other buffs from the other classes all stacked up. So 25% for me is good, because after I get done with those big moves that are gonna auto crit, they're not always gonna finish a person. Let's just face it, they're not always gonna finish a person. Okay, so what I do is get my crit to the number you see here, which is 366 points. And in the in-between time, I want to be hitting I want to be hitting more crits, I want to have a better chance of hitting crits in the meantime. I don't want to just have to rely on 2 moves, two of my auto crit moves, which the 2 moves would be as a combat stance, is what I'm in right now, be only a dispatch. The Master Strike, due to the equipment bonus, will make my dispatch automatically crit the next time I use it, but it's only once every minute. And when it comes down to what I want to say, Clashing Blast, I forgot what makes that auto crit. Let me look at something real quick, because I forgot already. Holy crap. Tar from 6 seconds. Tar pass 30% trigger requires 2 lightsabers. What move was that? Okay, this is force close cooldown with Blaze Storm. I don't know. I forget exactly. Well, I know what move does it, but I don't know what it's called. Freaking Blade Rush. Taru Form Strike. Any Taru Form Strike makes, I think, the next Clashing Blast critically hit. When it, you'll see it light up if you go to your settings, preferences, and the options and stuff. You make when moves are buffed and ready to go. You get a little ring around it, a little flashing little thing around it, letting you know, oh, go right ahead, hit that. So Blade Rush, the Taru form gives you an automatic Taru Form Strike when you get it. So that makes the Clashing Blast auto crit. Other than that, that's the only thing that's going to be auto crit. Okay. Any other forms like Watchman, the Zen burns makes burns auto crit. So people saying, oh, more power, more damage. Like I said, in between, I want to be doing some nice crits with other moves in between, because other moves are good too. When I crit with Blade Rush, it's pretty damn nice, and I can get up to 4,000 or 5,000 on a crit with a Blade Rush, and it's an automatic Atara Form Strike followed by that, which also has a better chance at critting. So Blade Rush, like I said, in between time, I could be hitting nice things too. Okay, so critical chance, 366 points. I got that from, I don't got too many enhancements that are giving me crit. I think I got like 3 or 4, same thing as accuracy. So I got 57 crit from the Eradicator's Gauntlets. That crit's coming from an enhancement. Yeah, there we go. So I think it's all enhancements. So on my hands, I got a crit enhancement. Let's see what else. In the Greaves, I got a crit enhancement. What enhancement was it though? It's a mod one. See, I might actually change this. I might change that to a power mod and put the crit on the enhancement, because I'll have slightly more power and slightly less crit, but I'm pretty sure I'll still have it at exactly 25%, which is what I'm going for. It's what I aim for. Okay, so I got 1, just to make sure, 2, 1, 2, that's it, 1, 2, okay, and I got another one in here. See, same thing for the feet. It's also, it's a mod though. Like I said, I might change that one to the enhancements of the mod. So I got all these comms that I'm just stacking up because I don't need anything. I mean, I can pass them on to alts, but I love this. I just love Sentinel. I just love it. I don't even play alts. I got higher level alts, but I don't even mess with them. So let's see. Where else am I getting crit from? Freaking the lightsaber. I didn't even know. I have lots of crit from the lightsaber actually. I have like mod and the enhancements giving me crit. And I changed out some mods, so I had more mods and stuff that were giving me crit, but I changed a few of them, took some of them out to add more power. It lowered my crit a little bit below 25, so I added more might augments to make up for that, which is why my strength's at 3200. Before it was like at 29, because I had hella power. I needed a little bit more crit because to get to the number I wanted, which is 25%, almost on the dot. You see 0.02. And I added a couple more might augments. I think like 3 or 4 might augments. The rest of these augments all around this is all power. Trust me, it's all overkill. Okay. All right. Next thing's gonna be our surge, 70%. That's what they say, and I agree with that. When it comes down to the surge, 70% is a good number. I have 73% though, because I mean, I can put an enhancement more into accuracy, which I don't see the point in doing that right about now. After I hit 95%, I don't see the point in getting more accuracy. Okay, I just think it's an optimal number to have. Okay, or I can go with more allocating. People would probably say, you should go allocating. It's gonna add me another 1.1% more. Speaking global cooldown would be shorter. You know, channels would be faster, which I'm not too worried about channels because it's only got 2 moves that are channeled: stasis and Master Strike. I really don't care for that. And plus, when I hit Zen in the combat stance, I mean, it increases freaking alacrity by 30% every time I hit the Zen. And there's no other reason, there's no other move that I would hit with my Valor's Call on my 30 seconds of centering besides Zen, unless Inspiration is available. And it's a what can I say? It seems like a good situation. I should use this in Inspiration. Like, oh, things are getting rough. We need more heals. We need a little bit more damage to get that final 1 or 2 people, so we can take over whatever objective we're trying to take over. Other than that, like I said, Zen, hitting Zen, getting 30% alacrity from that, and the 3% from the combat stance. When I first introduced this 3.0, these new changes, I had read that somewhere that it's in there. I'll have to find it for you guys if I post a link or something. There's something about how alacrity would, I guess, from what I got, alacrity would speed up the rate of how dots are applied to a person, which it doesn't in Watchmen. The burn dots don't go any faster than what they are with making 0 crit. As far as I'm concerned, even if you had negative crit, it still wouldn't do anything to the dots. The dots still go the same exact speed. It just doesn't help. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get the alacrity, because I was like, faster dots? I apply force spell, cauterize to a person, spread it, and they get hit with all those dots in like, I don't know, it takes like, let's say 6 seconds over the course of 6 seconds for the cauterize, and freaking over the course of 15 seconds for the force spell. And I was thinking if I hit a lot of crit, maybe it would lower that time. No, it does not. It does not. The dots, you can't do anything about that. Other classes, I'm not sure. But for us, Sentinels, Watchmen, dots does not go any faster with alacrity. The only thing this would be used for is, like I said, global cooldown. There's only 2 moves that are channeled: Stasis and Master Strike. And it doesn't lower the channeling by that much at all. So I find it not worth it, in my opinion. I mean, people say you get more damage from the alacrity, the global cooldown, but 3%, you rock in combat, 3% is good. You rock in Watchmen or anything else, I mean, who cares if you're at 0, in my opinion. The critical multiplier at 73, a little bit more crit, more surge. I have no problem with that. That just means fatter crits for me, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. This is, like I say, I try to make it real quick. I probably wasted too much time just talking your ear off. But hey, wait a second. There's more time to waste, because that was just stats. Now we're gonna go to efficiencies and utilities. On this one, I'm gonna make this real quick. Why I use what I use. Okay. Now, rebuke, 15% more damage. Lots recommend that to me, but I don't see the point in that. Did the math on their rebuke, I'll get about 2,000 more damage on a person by having this. Like, after the course of 30 seconds of the person, if a person hits me for 30 seconds straight, I mean, the rebuke is going to add 2,000 more damage to whatever the total is without this boost. I mean, to me, it's not that much. I don't know how other people feel about it, but to me, I don't think that's worth it. I really don't. And the duration by 4 seconds, you get 1 extra second. You get 1 extra second just in case you hit the rebuke and you're not getting hit. You hit it on accident maybe, or you hit it and somebody noticed that you got rebuked, or you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take it easy, wait till his rebuke disappears, then I'll start hitting them. Stuff like that, which would be a smart move for some people. But I even find myself sometimes forgetting to hit rebuke. It's not even cool. I gotta learn to stay on top of it, but I just don't think it's worth it. Okay, and debilitation is something I do have. Master Strike immobilize a target for the whole duration of Master Strike. This basically is like a root when I hit Master. Basically, it's a root when you're doing Master Strike. I love this. I love this. I love it because I'm in combat. So how, from all my utilities, how it's set up, I got it set up to like where I go in I hit somebody, Master Strike, Clashing Blast, Dispatch at the end, and then like I get out of there. It's like a hit it and quit it. That's what it is. It's a hit it and quit it setup. So I'm calling it. Okay, hit it, quit it, get out of there. Come back around in like 3 to 5 more seconds. You'll have a precision ready to go again and another blast ready to go again, and you come back and you smack them and finish them up. Okay, that's what this is designed around. This is what I do. So basically, like I said, it's another root debilitation, and roots are awesome. I love when people like I hit them with a fat move and they're like, holy crap, I just got hit with a big ass crit. They try to get away. They don't got any like speed boost moves or whatever, or anything to like break a root, or they don't want to waste something. Yeah, you know what? I find out a lot about people. They don't like to waste a root break or something like that along those lines on a Master Strike. Now some do. It depends on their life. They'll think, oh fuck that, you're about to kill me. But most of the time, people don't like to waste their stuff on a Master Strike route, especially especially if I had like the leg slash thing. You're like, holy shit, I just wasted it on the Master Strike route. I should have did it on the leg slash route. I don't know, something like that. But this is what I rock: Master Strike debilitation. Stoic. I don't even think I got to talk about that. That is just, I mean, what is that? It's a given. It's a given. It's a no-brainer. Grab Stoic. Don't hesitate. Just grab it. Damage reduction increased by 2%. 2 centering would attack every 1.5 seconds. No-brainer. More D, more centering. That's it. Period. Cyclone Slash deals 25% more damage. I will never use this ever in PvP. Ever. Okay? Ever. I'm not gonna talk about that no more. Rebuke active. We talked about rebuke. Fuck rebuke. Raining Reach. I usually use this besides debilitation when I'm in a combat stance. I haven't been using leg slash lately, which is kind of bad because of the trauma that it has on there. Like our old crippling throw, the 20% less healing received from parties and all that other stuff, members and all that other stuff. That's good. That's a great freaking thing to have going against other people, especially if they have that little bit of extra, that little bit of life left. They keep getting to that little inch of life, and they get it filled back up. They heal up some more. It pisses you off. I know, because it pisses me off. You're like, damn, I'm about to kill him. Raining Reach, leg slash, stuff like that, that'll help out against that little bit of life you wish you would have got. They're getting less heals now, especially if they got like self heals, whatever, dots. Raining Reach, it's like it lowers the focus, makes it one focus for a leg slash, and it increases the range of it to 10 meters. That's pretty dope. If you're a leg slasher, I was using it before with the leg slash route, which was pretty damn fun. But right now, I'm trying new things. Okay, I gotta think outside the box. I gotta get out there and venture off. I can't stick to the same stuff. I'm not gonna ever learn anything new if I keep. That's the way I feel. I just can't learn anything new if I keep sticking to the same thing. And plus, I got a couple of recommendations. A couple people say other Sentinels sleep on certain utilities. When we get down there, we'll talk about that. And the last thing, Adamant. Resolute's lowered by 30 seconds. As a Sentinel, we can't even express how useful a move like Resolute is. Especially since we get stunned and rooted and slowed so fucking much. I can't express enough how useful of a skill that is, ability. And you generate 4 focus when you do get stunned, immobilized, or put to sleep, or even knocked around. 4 focus for free from getting slowed or stunned and immobilized and stuff. Awesome, right? Awesome. Masterful. I use some rock and scissor. This is the thing we're talking about. Scissor. Certain moves slow down the target for 50% for 6 seconds. I used to rock that, but I don't because there's, like I said, I'm trying other stuff. Usually I'm rocking that in Ardor. But you're going to go into next. Ardor Transcendence is now on a 30-second cooldown. Basically, every 30 seconds, I'm going to get more movement speed, more defense for the whole team if they're in the vicinity. See, I like this a lot more than using my 30 stacks of centering to hit a trance, especially in this stance, or or Watchman, or Jewel form. Seicho, not so much. Who really cares? If you ask me, I mean, you get so much focus. Not Seicho. Oh yeah, Seicho. I'm right. Concentration. You get so much focus in there anyway. It's like whatever, dude. Whatever. And Transcendence is kind of like it's a little situational depending on, I guess, what's going on, and if you got the root break like I do. It's a little situational, just a little bit, not much at all. Okay. Pulse uses the cooldown of the stasis, 15 seconds. Stasis is basically one of our stuns, and we can actually use it while moving. And if you hit another ability in the middle of it, it can be considered a true, like a stun like other classes had. You stun them and you sit there and keep hitting them, and they gotta sit there and watch you whoop their ass. Basically, you get stunned, you gotta sit there and watch them whoop your ass. And basically, you add a lower cooldown to that. I mean, that's another thing I don't find too useful to me, because I mean, I don't know, I don't use it like that. Stasis, I use it depending on what's, like if a sorcerer hits that one boost move and then speed off, and I'll hit a stasis to stop that. Or if a power set hits that, I forgot the name of the move, it has that little gear at the bottom below them, and they're just running and just kiting the hell out of us. Sentinels. I use it on them. For sure. I for sure use it on them. Fucking hate them. But anyway. Displacement. Drinking pacify. 6 meters. Rebuke. Oh, rebuke. Oh, skip that. Just rebuke, enough said. I don't care two shits about rebuke. So another thing I do usually also go with is defensive roll. It's a very good skill. It's a very good skill. AoE's down by 30%. Elemental and internal damage down by 5%. Okay. I usually go with that too. That's highly recommend that. And so yeah, I'm just gonna say that I highly recommend that. It's good. I think it's good. Nothing else I can say about that. Force kick, 2 seconds lower by watch guard. Cooldown by pacify. I really don't care for that. Okay? I don't care for that. I don't. Force kick would be nice, I guess. By 2 seconds, if you're trying to go, I don't know. Maybe you'd go. Here's some. Here we go. I just thought about this. So if you wanted to be like an interrupt type guy, you just want to be an interrupter. You're trying to really get on those healers' nerves. And you're trying to heal the team. Now I would pick watch guard with pulse, like no bullshit. But I mean, I personally will never do that because I think I have enough shit to interrupt the healer, you know. And they usually push me back, or they'll run away and root me or something while they're trying to heal. So in this stance, unlike Watchmen, I can't, force sleep whenever I feel like it. So when they do the runaway stuff and try to go heal elsewhere, and this just gives me the chance to leap on them and interrupt that, which is awesome. So Watchmen, I'd probably rock these two skills only in a Watchman, because you'll have a lot of interruptions, because you can leap whenever, or from wherever. Not whenever, but wherever. Okay. And the last thing, Force Fade, and I'm using this now because of what I said earlier. I'm trying to do like a hit it and quit it type setup. I get in there, I get out, I get in there, I get out. Okay. That's what I got this for. So movement speed's increased by 50%. All around movement speed. All day it's passive, 15%. Okay? And the speed bonus of Tamo is increased by 20%, and it lasts for 2 seconds more than what it originally was, which I want to say it was. Like 4 seconds or something like that. I don't even see mine. It's behind here, that's why. No, now it's 6 seconds. Yeah, now it's 6 seconds with the ability. So yeah, it lasts 6 seconds with this on. Kind of cool. I have plenty of time to get out of there. People always want to look around like I'm big camel. I know you're nearby. You can't go too far. But them 2 extra seconds, they don't. They just stop looking. I mean, and if they don't stop looking, I'm able to get away and get behind something and hide somewhere with those 2 extra seconds. So I get away from a lot of bad situations because of this. And yeah, movement speed. Love it. Okay, last but not least, the heroic utilities. We got fleet-footed. I just can't can't get off of this fleet-footed. I always go with this. No matter what, I always pick it. It's lovely to be able to give the team a speed boost that large, 50% to the whole team, whoever's in the vicinity, right? 40 meters. And not to mention, like I said, the 10% ranged and melee defense that goes with it. I love giving this to the team every 30 seconds, or if it's needed, because it has a root breaker on there, and it purges movement and parrying effects. That's awesome. And another reason why I mess with fleet-footed is because of power techs. When they do that gear move and they kite you and they run so damn fast you can't even catch them, I hit this instantly. As soon as I see that move get popped by them, I'm hitting trance, and I'm still on their ass, smacking them in the back while they try to blast me. Like, you know what I mean? I go with this as it's kind of like a defensive move, and to me, and sometimes offensive. It's both ways, you know. It goes both ways. Enduring, don't care too much about this, because guarded by the force, what does it do? It just freaking delays the inevitable, your death. All right, if you have to use guarded by the force for any reason, okay, that means you're about to die, and you're just gonna delay it by 2 more seconds. You're gonna die anyway. Alright, unless somehow you get guarded by the force and you're able to run away and they're not chasing you or still hitting you on the back with range, which is basically what always happens to me. So I don't go with this, period. And some other people might, I don't. You can do that if you like. I don't. Sponging camouflage, once again, this is a part of my hit it and quit it tactic. Get in there, hit those big fat moves. If it doesn't finish them and you're getting fucked up, get out. Okay? And it removes all cleansable effects when it's activated, roots, stuff like that. You know? Get out of there immediately. Okay? Zealous Ward, it's cool, I guess. I mean, I don't really use, I ain't gonna say I don't really use Saber Ward, because I do. But Zealous Ward, I just wouldn't. I mean, like I said, it's kind of like a guard by the force. It's gonna delay the inevitable. Okay? You get 3% more health every 1 second. Because every 1 second, freaking Saber Ward lasts 12 seconds. Okay? And what I use Saber Ward for, before I move on, I use Saber Ward for there's this dot. I don't remember what class applies it to you, but you just hear it goes boom, 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 and you just get smacked every second. I use that Saber Ward when that pops up, because it absorbs all of those. It absorbs those dots. It absorbs the dots. Okay, so basically 0 damage from those dots. I forget the name of the dot. When I figure it out, maybe I'll comment in a post that up there for you guys. But yeah, it absorbs the dots. And as soon as I start hearing that whoom noise, I'm getting smacked with the dots, I smack Saber Ward to, absorb all of that. Okay, very useful in certain situations. Jedi Promulgator, it has to do with Rebuke, lowering the cooldown of it by 3 seconds by using moves like Strike, which I rarely ever use. I got the way I use my moves, I kind of got it set up to where I use Strike the least amount of times as possible. I rarely use Strike. I probably should use it more. Probably not. But yeah, the only time I use Strike really is when let's say I'm on a sorcerer and he force barriers, and that's the only person around, maybe. Instead of switching to a target, which I can't because there's no one else around, why would I switch to a target, right? And I'll just keep hitting him with Strike. He builds up the focus while he's force barriered, and if you got this on, it was going to lower the time of Rebuke. But like I said, I don't give a fuck about Rebuke, so I'm not going to pick this. Okay, Contemplation, I usually do got this. If I don't got the camo, because I'm doing the hit it and quit it thing right now, if I don't got that camo, I got this. That's it. No questions. Okay, lowers cooldown of all by 15 seconds. A stun, or what would you call that? Would you call that a stun? I forget. I forgot what you would call it, because confounds up to 3 enemies. Oh, This move it ends when you hit a person. So I'm trying to remember what they stun. Yes, stun it. Yes, stun, and then something else. All is like something else. Stasis is the stun. You can hit him with the stasis and keep smacking them all. No, not so much. But yeah, contemplation lowers the cooldown of that, and you can build 30 centering during introspection or any other special, you know, introspection type thing you got, like the emergency medical table, which I have. Stuff like that, or camping, or people got something called SOA. Wish I had one of those. And freaking, yeah, stuff like that freaking heals you up when you're not in combat. 30 centering real quick. I mean, you can just hit that, jump in with something fat, hit the lower's call, come right back with it, but right now I'm not rocking it. Last move, just pursuit. Mobilize the target for 3 seconds with the leg slash, and it can't be applied to the same target more than once every 10 seconds. So basically you can go around rooting the whole team if you wanted to. 10 seconds per person. Every 10 seconds per person. I was using this before I went to the camo, and I was having a little fun with it. People were running away. And I try to get that last couple of hits in. So I'll throw the leg slash in them, combine that with the raining reach for the 10 meter thing. Throw the leg slash on them, they get stuck again. Or another thing I was using it, but it was a debilitation, the master strike route. As soon as the master strike was done, I throw the just pursuit right at them. They thought they was gonna get away after the master strike was done, but then no, you get another 3 seconds of route time. So basically combining this with master strike, you can get about a 6-second route on a person. Okay, now I tried to make this as quick as I can, but you can't really, like, I don't know, I can't speak about every individual thing that fast. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna rap to you, you know. You need to hear it. You need to hear what I'm saying. So I can't be talking that fast. But anyway, I hope you guys got something out of what I've just said about my skills, or my utilities and my stats. A little something for Sentinels anyway. And if you guys got any advice from myself, you know, you let me know. Okay, I would love to hear it. I'll take all feedback. I would love to hear advice on how I can be a better Sentinel, or what utilities would suit a Sentinel better in like whatever situations. If you just come at me like, oh, you shouldn't use this, you should use this, with no reason, I'm not gonna listen to it. But if you say something like, hey, if you use this because of this class, when it does this, you can get this, and it's like, and it kind of defends against this and whatever, something like that. You come with an explanation why I should use it, why it would be useful in my PvP ventures. You let me know in the comments below this video. I would appreciate that. And I'll be coming at you guys with a lot of good footage of some PvP. There's a few games I got that was just the repubs just wrecking the Empire side, but I don't like uploading these one-sided as battles like that. I got probably like 1, maybe 2 videos like that. Not gonna lie, but I don't like that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not really enjoyed it because it's more like an educational video. Just leave me some comments, throw some shares in there, a couple likes. Hope I catch you guys in Star Wars and some PvP playing together against on the Harbinger. This is DarkLegend, Jedi Sentinel signing out.